All right, we're going to move our attention to the back side of the molding. That just lifts up. And then you got to take this stuff off again to get this bottom one, and that way I can leave this whole area open for further inspection. You know, it feels kind of moist back here, so I don't know if the water is, you know, going this whole channel. But let's get this stuff off. We got our, what size is that? 7mm bolt holding this panel in. There we go. 3 clips. Then we can get to this upper panel. All right. We still got to take this seatbelt off. Wow. Can't really speak today. All right. Okay. Man, none of those clips wanted to, well, I can't say that. A majority of those clips didn't want to come out. All right, I don't know what we got going on over here. I don't know what that is going on there. Yeah, I guess it did have a straight shot. I don't know how that got in there. Those things get everywhere. All right. Huh. Okay. Not cool. All right, I'm going to work on getting these clips out and putting them back onto the little standoffs. So it looks like the back seat is going to have to get disconnected in order to get this side trim out. From what I can see, there looks like some water is building up back in this area, which leads me to believe that the leak may be coming from this, what are we looking at? From this area, right? From the brake light area, the third light, what I would say. But yeah, it looks like the back seat's going to have to come out to get this trim out of the way, and also to get to the fastener for the seat belt. Right, we see right here. It's, well, maybe not. Maybe not. All right, so let me try that. You know, just push this in a little bit, get that Torx bit. Feed the seat belt through this trim, and all right, I'll see what I can come up with. This is all new to me, right? You know, this is a 2024. There isn't really that much info on how to completely destroy your interior trying to find a leak, so you know, I'm kind of doing it for you. All right, that looks like some water residue there. I see some water buildup back in this area. So I think it may be, this is kind of damp, more damp than what I am right now. Yeah, this is kind of wet, so I think it's running down into this area. But now we got to find out where. All right, so I see it here. I don't think it's, you know, I'm not accelerating that much to where the water would like slosh back and fill up here. So I'm going to put this stuff back together. Just this side panel. And then hook the seat belt back up, and then just keep an eye on this area back here. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this back together and see what, you know, frustrating. All right, we're getting ready to go through the car wash to find out exactly where this leak is coming from. So we're going to keep eye. You can move it around. You can move it around, yes. Where we're filming at. Aiden, show the whole thing. All that stuff up there. All right, go back to the other side. There we, no, thought I saw something by that bolt, maybe not. All right, we got water right there. You can see it coming down. All filled up on the back glass. So I don't see any moisture here, but I see it filling up on the back window. That's weird. So is it leaking on the side? Well, there's some wetness over here. You can see it dripping down. Totally filled up in that area. I don't see anything up here. But then it fills all this up, all through here. Oh, that's why. I was like, man, why did the light get brighter? My lens came off. So, it's enough to fill this whole area up. And then when you stop, it all runs forward and then spills over to this area. All right, so I'm going to vacuum this out, and then really the test is inconclusive. All right, so I said that the test was inconclusive. While I was vacuuming it out, I hooked the vacuum up here, and I held my hand to, you could see the smudge prints, but I held my hand right in this area, and you could feel the vacuum through that glass. So this back glass isn't sealed right in this area. But we'll do some more tests on that, maybe get a bore scope to see, you know, hold a light on the other side and get in a little bit closer. But it's, the back glass is not sealed properly. All right, so I got my light here. I'll start at the top. You see that? The extra light. I'm over here mouth breathing. But you can't see it up top. And then the light shines through. You see that? Unbelievable. So, I never really talked in front of the camera before. So I take it to the dealer, and I got to think about what I'm going to say here. I take it to the dealer, and of course, you know, I walk in the main entrance and they ask me, you know, why are you here? And I said, well, I don't know who I need to talk to, but I got a water leak. I bought the car back in March. Yeah, March. And I bought it from them, and I let them know, hey, I got a water leak. It's coming in from the window. And the lady's like, well, I hope it's under warranty. I immediately respond with, it better be under warranty. So then she guides me to service. And I let service know that Same thing, got a water leak. I pinpointed it to the rear window, and I have the interior removed, like the headliner removed, and he's like, oh, well, you know, you shouldn't have did that. Well, I responded with, what does the headliner have anything to do with the the rear glass? Any of the work that I did in the interior has nothing to do with the window. And then he's like, well, yeah, okay, I can see that. So to me, it was like they were looking to just, you know, write it all, well, you already touched it, so we can't honor the warranty. But in fact, what I was doing was streamlining their process, because I don't want my vehicle sitting at the dealership for months on end for them to say, oh, well, we couldn't find anything. Well, here I'm pinpointing exactly where the leak is and already removing a majority of the stuff that they need to do to take that rear window out, minus removing the third brake light. This housing right here, that has to come out in order for the window to be removed, and we can see that right here with the fasteners. So it's already set up to where all you got to do is just remove the nuts and the bolts to be able to get access to the back glass. So if they don't honor that warranty and say, well, you already touched this, it's not really going to be that much to remove some of these sensors, and I got the equipment, I already got a tube of sealant that I could do it myself. You know, anyway, that's where we're at. I'm going to hook a vacuum cleaner up and maybe draw some string into these areas. So I appreciate hanging out in front of the camera. I don't do that much, but that's where we're at. So I'm going to get my vacuum cleaner set up. I'm going to hold some string, maybe in this area, like some fine thread, and see if I can't suck that string into the inside. So stand by. All right, I know you can't really see much, but I'm just going to show you the process. I got my thread, and then once it pulls through, I'll show you where it's at. That was easy. All right, this isn't a gimmick. I'm not making this stuff up. All right, so I'm trying to, there we go. Show you where it stops. Stops there. And then I'll grab from the outside. And it stops there. So basically from here to down here, there's no adhesive. Insane. Maybe there is adhesive. Oh yeah, we talked about a bore scope. So let's see if I can do that. Oh yeah, you can see I got the thread. And I'm just going to pull it out. So this is not trickery. All right, let's get the bore scope. I do have a scheduled appointment, so it's not like they're not going to take a look at it. It's whether it's going to come down to if it's warranty work or not. So I'm not saying that they're not, you know, they're not going to fix it. I just want to see if it's going to be cut. It should be covered under warranty. So I did take the video from the bore scope, which I did right before this, but I'm going to insert it right now. And then we'll see what they say. I got an appointment, I guess, in like 2 weeks. So we'll do a follow-up then.